Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time on ABC, Washington is a 9.5-point underdog to the Oregon Ducks. And let's look at the numbers. Full season, stats-wise, would have Oregon favored by 15.5. The power rating would have Oregon by 9.997 something, so basically 10 points. This is a lot of points, right? I mean, Washington is undefeated. They have beaten this Oregon team twice in the past 2 years. They won last year at Oregon as a 12-point dog, 37-34. They won this year as a 3-point favorite in Seattle. They won by 3, and the two have gone completely different directions since then. I mean, it's completely different. Washington, number 12 in PPA margin. Oregon is number 1. Oregon, number 13 in defensive PPA allowed per drive. That's predicted points added per drive. Washington on defense is number 70 in that regard. But let's take a look. This is the full season stats, right? So we'll pull up the full season numbers, and I'll even zoom in a little bit for you. These are the full season numbers. And there's a lot of things that certainly point Oregon's way. But let's take a look at the last 4 weeks. And we'll zoom in on that one as well. The last 4 weeks would have Oregon favored by 24.33. That is absolutely absurd. I mean, it's so many points. Washington, over the past 4 weeks, number 105 in predicted points added allowed per drive on defense. Washington is number 1 on offense, number 20 on defense. That's crazy. Washington's offense only number 23. Michael Penix has not looked right. There's all these things that go against Washington here. And yet, you look at the 5 factors, there's not a huge discrepancy over the past 4 weeks. Washington, number 8. Oregon, number 2. These two teams know what it takes to win ball games. I think it's going to be a tight game. Tighter than this number. Even though the stats would tell you, hey, like Oregon, they have just been on another level. I don't think when you get into a situation like this with a head coach that's only in his second year, going against a guy like Kalen DeBoer, I'm going to go with the coaching. I think he's going to have some stuff drawn up. He's going to find ways for that team they are used to success, and they are used to beating this team. I'm going to take Washington plus the 9.5. I think they're going to find a way to stay in this ball game. I imagine Oregon wins, but I don't know that. Remember, Oregon was a 12-point favorite at home last year, so you never know what's going to happen there.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.